Let's take a trip. It's so crazy that, you know what? All you have to do is carry this and they'll discriminate, right? Because of the prejudice that's within and like the misery of the job, I guess, you know? But, man, that's another good settlement for me again. But it has to be more than that, you know? It has to be extreme levels of discrimination and prejudice. You know, I felt a light one, you know? I just told the guy, hey, you basically like hate your job, huh? You know, gotta understand why you hate it, bro. Like, I don't know why you gotta act like that, you know? But, other companies where HR didn't self-correct, then you can settle. Especially if you have a great litigation team like I do. And I mean, you think Target is a private company that is immune from all kinds of policy violations and even forcing you to call a person their nickname and it violates your faith. You know what I mean? So I gotta lie to my children that, you know, this person wants to call himself Susan, but he's a man. You know, Daddy, how come you call him Susan? That's a guy. You're forced to call the nickname on a name tag. You can't use the legal name. There's nothing wrong. Or you can't even just not say the person's name at all. As an employee, just high and by. That's violating harmony. They paid. They paid. You know? When you protect innocent oppressed, you may get blessed, like I did, in terms of 7 staples, 7 days got healed, and literally protected the right people. I didn't know who they were. 7 emails later, realized they're the most powerful litigation, law firm, legal, civil, DC, Santa Monica, and New York. So you think I'm gonna hire a Hawaiian-based group to take care of this situation with Target Corporation or Macy's? Macy's talking about, we're gonna force you to lie on police reports. They stole 10, RICO, put 18. HR don't fix it, settlement. There's more to it than that. You know what I mean? But your attention span is so low because the evolution of people is like this. You rely on more outer things in the world and distractions that bring chaos in your life than what's within. Whether you're religious or not, whether you have faith in God or not, it don't matter. So the math that we're using from thousands of years ago, we're still applying that today. Take those computers, take that AI away, you can't accomplish nothing. But your brain and your inner well-being has not evolved because you stop exercising and stop using it. What's the most important thing with Jesus? Love, undivided. You complete self with God, and what? Love yourself as much as you love your neighbor. That's evolving into a point of purity if you start with what? Love God undividedly. Then you start studying scripture, then you open everything up. Now he plants the wisdom within you. Then you start loving yourself. Then you start loving everything around you because now you love yourself. You know what I mean? It's all wise. Jesus Christ is. So, think deep. Slander, prejudice, I capitalize for what? Heaven on earth is coming. It needs to get financed. And now I got the marshal, the ones that protect judges in terms of like, we want you to be power of attorney of our assets and property. Why don't you want to use your professional kids that are older than me? The politicians. They just want me dead. Why me then? I don't have no faith in God at that time. I worship no one at that time. That was just a year ago. You know? She goes, because I've seen how you are. You go to this household all the time. You're not here. I hear the stories that you do out here. I've met you a couple of times. And now, I trust people because you know why? I'm a marshal. I protect judges. I'm a master of psychology. Based on people's actions, I know what and what and this and that. I didn't even ask her faith at that time. I wasn't even interested in anything like that. I was listening to her. But when you give your faith completely to God, you'll be imagined your complete self as well, and continue to have that, and apply scripture that's validated in your life, where it's in sync, so much. gifts will come your way. And whatever injustice happened in the past, my mom enslaving me and false imprisonment me and things like that, dude, because I don't want to agree to her 3 conditions that I spoke peacefully about. Why? All on video camera in her houses? Why you got these cameras? Because your sister keeps robbing me. So already she lost her case. You know what I mean? But if the whole justice system wants to go ahead and treat you with extreme prejudice and discrimination, now the Santa Monica group, that's the master of civil litigation, will receive my evidence, receive all my testimony, receive all my proof, and settle. Make them settle out of court. Too bad I didn't bring the news involved. I would have got more. But with 100,000, Heaven on Earth, James and Hart Foundation, 2 establishments, we'll be able to operate for 3 years without no money loans. Isn't that beautiful? Without no money loans, which means true dedication, no master of no loan or bank, purity. Jesus remains the master. Now, if I got a loan, I have conditions that I apply that may not be validated by the Bible. But this church that I'm investing, Heaven on Earth, along with the James and Hart Foundation, that should be an entity within, will be able to be financed with less than 100 grand and operate for 3 years. And by that time, it'll be so fruitful, consistency, that I'll never get a loan. Ain't that great? And that's not even an inheritance yet that she's talking about giving me, which I already put in place in terms of like, I don't want to know, bring the marshals all around, your old co-workers, bring the lawyers, have it all on film. That way you protect me in all different ways, because the children can say this: hey, he's a good looking guy, he's this and that, he influenced her, he took advantage of her. They can say all these lies. That's why I'm putting all the gifts in the foundation. You gotta think, Aloha. Come on now. I ain't a lawyer, but I'm surrounded by legal access of counsel. All for free for protecting those 4 people in Santa Monica. And then the marshal comes. But I asked the people like this: hey family, you need me for anything? Everyone said no. I was gonna leave. You know what I mean? They said yes. I was waiting for them to say yes. They said no. So now I have a higher drive and desire to build a really, really strong relationship with God while I'm here in Hawaii, and all these things panned out, from just managing her property and doing small little things to all of a sudden now she wants to go ahead and tell me this and that. Power of attorney. Now look, you don't get rich off being a marshal. Your family's rich already. She just contributed to her finances that way. Senior marshal, deep in the Hawaii system, protecting judges and all kinds of stuff. So I'm thinking like this, man, I gotta protect myself in all kinds of ways. You know what I mean? Because it's a female again. You know? I have no record of doing anything negative toward any females, and I treasure that. That's why I was so loyal to the system in Tennessee. Because I was like, hey, I'm innocent. But then again, if they're treating me falsely through the whole process, there's something beyond the situation. It's not about you no more. It's about the people now setting an example. Do you want them to be disbarred, or do you want money? I'll take the money first. Oh, we're mandated reporters. We have to disbar them anyway. So you have to study law. You have to study what's biblically accurate and be validated by scriptures, and apply that every part of your life, because it's not impossible. Of course, I'm a sin still, but it's not going to be like these excuses in terms like, I didn't know. You know what I mean? So think, aloha. Heaven on Earth will be coming soon. By God's will.